the mistake I made was that I was so committed to these things that I expected everybody to be at the same level and intensity that I was.
At the end of the day, I feel like you're kind of stressing yourself out if you are trying to take into account everyone you're talking to, you know?
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Nice. They get it.
Were made podcast. Hey. Welcome to Mistakes Were Made. This is your host, Winnie Wong and Patrick Soriano. Did you just cringe there a little bit?
Me?
Oh my god, ew.
Wait, what's your name?
Winnie Wong, Patrick Soriano.
Oh, okay. I thought we were married.
Yeah, we are, but I kept my name.
All right. I changed my name, actually. I'm Patrick Wong.
Patrick Wong. Yeah. This is the very first episode of our podcast. You're like, podcast? Why? Everybody's doing it already. Well, because I have a lot of things I want to talk about, and also sometimes you just want to like freeze a moment in your brain. You just want to see the way you were thinking at one point. So I think this is a really good visual journal. So welcome to Mistakes Were Made. In this podcast, we're going to be covering all the different mistakes that I have made, and we're going to talk about it and how I've overcome it. And
so do you want to give a brief introduction first?
yeah, so an introduction about Pat and I have been married for quite some time already.
Yeah, we've been married like 4 years, no?
Yeah, September 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Ooh, 5 years this year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me just give you context. Where are we? We are filming inside Suri's room.
Yeah, we're in Suri's room.
This is a place where we have lived in for the last year. Well,
but where is Suri? She's playing outside. Yeah.
While we're filming before she has to take a nap. All right, so let's get into the stories. In this podcast, we talk about mistakes that
were made.
And basically the process behind solving it, resolving it, and hopefully just whoever is listening, just giving them an idea of like...
Yeah, hopefully it's relatable, something something that, maybe spark something in your mind.
Spark a conversation. Anyone can get excited about a project, want to participate. Like maybe people who are in high school can also relate to this. Like you join a club, right? But the people who are actually working are the one or two people. That's
the best, man. That's like in school when you're in a group project.
Exactly.
And then you just get you're just so happy because you have that straight A student as your group leader, and you're just like, I'm along for the ride. I'm strapped in.
Yeah, but
here we go.
Mostly the straight A students love or hate it, depending.
Yeah, that's true though.
One of the things about me that I pride myself in is being very consistent.
Yes, you are.
Committed to the things that I do, that I am participating in.
Agreed.
And one of the things that has frustrated me in my friendship circles, as well as like things that I have started, is people's level of commitment. And that's something that I've had to battle with for like a decade, which is like managing expectations. Oh, like let's say, for example, one of the things is I actually organized my 10-year reunion for my high school. I just love getting people together. I love organizing things. And
if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Wow. Okay. And I know
that's Wan's that girl.
Yeah. Annoying.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That was this character type that I got in high school.
That was the archetype you built out your loadout.
Yeah, people were so annoying. Winnie is so annoying. But I would say that it is a trait that a lot of people aren't used to. You realize as you get older, you have to set appointments with people. So that's exactly what I did. I wanted to make sure that I had to spend time with people that I liked. Like we would have board game nights, etc. And I remember I got to a point where like people wouldn't reply. Maybe they just didn't want to hang out with me, but like I just got really frustrated.
Well, you can't take those things so personal. I mean, in fairness, I think a lot of people don't reply, or they reply late.
Yeah, well, I think
in my opinion, anyway.
I know that people have their mental breaks and etc. But like for me, I think one of the biggest frustration is I just wanted people to let me know they weren't free.
Yeah.
And people couldn't have the decency to do that.
So I think that's the thing also, especially in your example of like putting together a get together. It's like a lot of people don't want to be the first to commit. They want to like commit when they figure out that like, oh, a lot of people are going. Okay, now I want to go.
Yeah.
Rather than, because they don't want to deal with the FOMO, you know, they also don't want to deal with the,
That's annoying.
yeah, and that's the part that you find annoying.
Yeah, and I've learned that sometimes you just need to understand that people are at different levels. And I think that at this point in my life, I have gotten to be really understanding, empathetic of like where everybody is.
Yeah, you know, people have their own stuff to deal with, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So my fault was that I was too intense and that I was expecting everybody to be at the same level as me.
I hear you.
And that doesn't mean that I need to tone it down. It's just I need to find a group of people that can match that same energy. And I have a couple of people that I can do that with.
Yeah.
But to expect that out of everyone is incorrect from me.
Yeah, your level is, to be fair to those people though, you come in at a very high level when it comes to the commitment. You said like you're more of you're not a casual, you know.
Yeah, I'm not
a lot
casual.
of people, I think the average person would prefer to be more casual, a little more chill.
Yeah.
So I can see what you mean by that.
When I'm telling you, I'm very like on point. Like I organize my friends like board game nights. I hosted them. I organize our Tagalog lessons.
Oh man.
Yeah, I organize
Totoo.
like all the different outings that we have. I would be the one to make the reservations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how intent, like if you guys want to just know intensity level, that's me. And then when it comes to like the corporate world and like
Oh yeah, here you go. This is who you want on your team.
Yeah, exactly.
Lanny's who you want on your team all the time.
Pat is actually the opposite.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're very different.
You're putting it lightly, but yes, let's put it that way.
Yeah, you don't commit to anything.
Oh man, my commitment levels are, you know,
you don't
sus.
reply to his emails. You don't look at it. I'm actually scrolling through his emails and deleting the unread ones.
It's that meme of the personalities where you look at their phones and I have all the red notification popping up and yours is clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be better at that. I could definitely be a lot better
But you
at that.
have been a lot better.
Yeah,
and I think we're kind of both going like a little bit towards the middle.
Yeah, I tend to min-max a lot of the time. I'm either like super into something or not at all.
Yeah, you are, as I've said before, you're never moderate. You're always extreme.
I'm like,
One way
I'm in or way out.
Let's do a little icebreaker. We're gonna do Toy Story. When did Woody appear?
1,
Buzz Lightyear.
1,
Jessie.
2,
Lotso.
3,
Bullseye.
2,
Bo Peep.
1,
Potato Head.
1,
Wow, so far so good. Slinky Dog.
1,
Rex.
1,
Ham.
1,
Barbie.
3,
No.
2. Damn.
Ken. Almost
Well,
there. That was a
Ken is definitely in 2 then.
No. C.
Oh, Ken was in 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the villain.
Yeah, he was kind of bad. He was kind of bad. He wasn't that bad though.
Yeah. Stinky Pete.
2,
Dolly.
2,
3.
3,
Forky.
4.
Duke Kaboom.
Oh, 4.
Gabby Gabby.
4,
Buttercup.
4,
No.
3,
3. Trixie.
2,
3.
3,
No. Yeah, 3. Zurg.
1.
Emperor Zurg.
1. Oh, Zerg's great.
No, what? 2.
Oh, he's not a 1?
No.
Oh, okay, 2.
Yeah. All right, you did okay.
I batted pretty well for this one.
Yeah. You know your Toy Story quite
I
well.
love Toy Story. It's good stuff.
Your level of commitment is there.
For the franchise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Toy Story. Toy Story's good. Can you impersonate any of the toys, man?
No, I can't.
Can't impersonate anybody? Winnie's a little like Woody. You're a little, intense. Like Woody.
No, Buzz Lightyear is the intense one.
Really? No, Buzz Lightyear was intense when he thought he was still from Star Command and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But he loosened up. Woody's the one that's like, gotta stick up. That's more serious.
Okay, I heard that.
Come on, guys! It's Woody.
Why you do an impersonation?
Hey, Woody. No, I can't do it. I was trying to do Slinky. Hey, Woody. Hey, Woody. Hey, Woody. No, I can't do Woody. I can't do Slinky.
Yeah, I was so scared of the Toy Story 1 franchise.
Oh, you were? No, you're only scared of Sid and his toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor these toys, man. They were abused.
Traumatizing for a child to watch.
Yeah,
that.
poor toys. They were all friendly.
bad, I thought.
They just looked scary, but they were all friendly.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's trauma. from people not committing to things.
Oh my gosh, nice. Relating, yeah.
Just kidding. So what's in the brain of somebody that doesn't like to commit?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, like you're saying, for those events, like if I get texted, well, nowadays I'm always like, okay, I should reply sooner, because the sooner the better for this person to just get a reply. But I learned that from you. So nowadays I would reply, just like straight up reply, even if it's something like, I'm not sure if I can go, maybe, as long as I'm just like replying and just not ignoring. Yeah. So just not ignoring, right? To answer your point, I would rather like just not reply and just end up going on the day itself, if I did end up wanting to go on the day, which is terrible.
Yeah, because some people need head count.
Yeah, they need head count. They need to know.
Food and everything.
Yep, you're right. You're not wrong. So yeah, I mean, it's just a lazy mindset.
What steps have you taken though to be better at it?
I just try to do it ASAP. Like if I can and it's in front of me, like I have the text message open, I just hit reply. I'm like, okay, I'll just reply right now because it's there already. I don't have to worry about forgetting about it or, worry about what my answer will be tomorrow. I just give them a reply. And sometimes I give an ambiguous reply, which is not that good, but it's better than nothing, right?
It was like when I organized Suri's party.
Yeah.
I remember I categorized people to level of commitment. Like I knew that my friends with children would reply and commit and go in comparison to my friends who were single. It's going to be a little bit controversial, but like people that were single and like just have loose schedules. Their life doesn't revolve a nap, doesn't revolve like a lot of like playtime structure. So like I remember my friend the other night was like, hey, Winwan, I'm really sorry I didn't go to Suri's birthday. I'm like, it's fine. And I think that really just showed like how different I am compared to how I would have been. Like,
yeah, that's true. I mean, you have to take personality types into account as well. The introverted and the extroverted people. And, there are those people that are like, they don't want to go, but that when they do go, they're happy to be there. Which, sometimes I put myself into that category where I'm like, I never really want to go to things.
Yeah.
But when I do end up going, I'm kind of happy that I did end up going, and I'm like a little more loose. Yeah. But initially when I'm at home and I, have to plan out if I want to go somewhere, if I'm invited somewhere, usually my initial reaction is I don't really want to go.
Yeah. I think it's just meeting in the middle for that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just need to get a response. Going into that kind of mentality, I guess there is that discourse that people are having where like, I should be able to reply at my own time. I don't need to reply immediately. I agreed to that to some extent, but not completely, because we should respect people's times, but we should also consider respecting the people that organize the event's time. Like money is put into it. And
that's true. I see what you're saying.
But do you think that it's annoying to reply? Do you think that like you want to reply to somebody?
For me, if I was in your shoes and I was inviting, I already take into the account that some people will not reply, and I'm kind of okay with that. But again, I don't really have experience planning events. I know head count's very, very important. So I understand the stress with like having no head count. You know what I mean? Which I feel like you can plan around, but at the same time, it's probably an inconvenience.
It is an inconvenience because your food, your
exactly.
organized like event party people, the staff all revolve around it.
But these are all levels also. I mean, like what are you organizing here? A birthday shower or like a board game night, It's like very different levels.
Yeah, you just manage your expectations based on the intensity of the party that you are organizing. If it's a get-together at home, but you also want to have enough food for people as well.
I know, but those kind of problems, the solutions are, not too hard to come by usually.
Yeah, but you just need to be a little bit prepared. That's the thing.
Sure.
That I control what I can control.
Yeah, exactly. Control what you can control. Yeah. You can kind of like expect the worst. It's kind of a pessimistic thing, but when you kind of expect the worst, you don't really get disappointed, and you don't get so stressed.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my mentality towards things usually.
Yeah. The mistake is expecting people to be the same level of intensity as you in terms of committing to things.
So when dealing with people and levels of commitment,
Yeah.
managing your expectations and
Managing the, like, understanding the context,
okay.
Context is so important surrounding, like, everything. You're organizing a big party, you're organizing something. Really just being understanding of different types of people will help you get very far, I think.
That's true. I mean, I think like that's also kind of a lot to put on your plate. At the end of the day, I feel like you're kind of stressing yourself out if you are trying to take into account everyone you're talking to, I think you should just kind of put it on yourself and just adjust your mentality and just don't take things too harshly if, they don't reply, or manage your expectations for people who don't reply and kind of anticipate the inconveniences that'll bring.
That's what I'm trying to say, is that,
okay.
like, for example, the closest one I can think of is organizing Suri's birthday.
Right.
I had a category of people that I knew that weren't going to commit.
Ooh.
So I was like, these people are either going to go or not. They're going to commit. I don't expect anything from them. Like,
That's
if
good.
They show up, like when one of them was like, oh, I didn't show up. I'm like, it's fine, because I knew, like, it sounds bad that they're that type of person.
Right.
But for me, like, it puts me at peace.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm not stressing myself out. I'm managing my expectations.
That's
and knowing
good.
that these type of people are like that. And I have nothing against them.
That's
They're
good.
just like that.
Yeah. It's just good for your mental health.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, it's something I truly struggled with. And I don't know if like, a lot of people can say the same.
I see. I mean, they're all personal experiences, obviously, but this is kind of personal to you.
Yeah. It helped me heal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just being understanding.
I will always be replying to you ASAP. Don't worry, I do.
You best believe.
I best. You send me those memes and reels on IG. What do? React instantly.
Yeah, but you don't watch
Bam.
them.
What? No, I watch them. They're funny.
You don't watch them.
I watch them, and then my memes I send, no reaction. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I don't react, but I watch them.
No, I didn't watch the one I sent about Nikola Jokic when he did the. Never mind.
Yeah, I did.
No, remember, you're like, oh, so funny. And I was like, yeah, look, here. I had to reply to my own reel. Because remember the one of the minions?
That's one thing.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
There's so many where you don't.
I'm just teasing.
Okay.
It's all good.
I think you helped me a lot as well, because
really?
You're just like on the other spectrum of that personality.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Where I'm like, why am I so understanding with Pat and I'm not with...
I get away with so much stuff. Yeah. Oh, man. Woo.
But I expect others
I'm
to...
a queen cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, when it comes to hangouts, like, I remember having a really fun hangout with all my friends the other day.
That's good. Yeah, it's so fun. It's so nice. You know how you say you wear your emotions on your sleeve, on your face?
Yeah.
You could see it on your face. You're so happy. That was so fun. That was so
it
nice.
was fun. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I liked it because I didn't organize it, nor did I expect
You
that.
just came in and reaped the benefits.
Exactly. That's the best.
Oh, yeah.
So that wraps it up, and I hope...
Reply to your emails.
Look, goal is to reply.
Like, I
do
guess,
what you
but,
can.
Do what you
You know
can.
what? I can't tell you what to do. Honestly,
You
for
can't.
me, this is just really how I manage it. And hopefully there are some takeaways that you can get from it. Like, I think people are also too scared to just say, like, oh, I can't go.
Yeah,
Or,
I know what you mean. They don't want to. It's like you said, it's commitment. They don't want to
They don't wanna
commit to.
disappoint.
They don't want to commit to not going. They don't want to commit to going.
yeah.
And at the same time, you're right. They don't want to be the person. They feel like saying no is like offensive. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to offend this person, so I don't want to say no.
I love saying no.
Yeah.
No. Learn to say no, guys. You have your boundaries.
Yeah. Sorry,
But
saying
then
no.
you can put it the other way as well. It could be the person's like, I have my boundaries and what I can, like, accept. And
Sure. We can go all day on this, bouncing
will.
back and forth.
back and forth. Okay, well,
Anyways.
that's it. We finished. Let us know if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, and what else you would like to see us talk about.
Or yap about.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks again.
Well, whoever's watching.
Yeah, or listening, obviously. Anyways, thanks again, though. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yay. Bye-bye.
Bye.